Hi guys, I'm back again to talk about more tarot cards. I'm going to talk about two today, and I also want to talk about an article I found in a magazine. So the first card I'm going to talk to you about is the Chariot, which is this one. Okay. The heavenly ruler rides the chariot beneath a canopy of stars. His chariot is drawn by sphinxes. The white sphinx signifies mercy, and the black implementation of justice. The chariot wears a crown surrounded by 3 golden diadems. 8 pointed stars and crescent moons adorn the shoulders, reminding us that the moon rules Cancer. The chariot's hair is fair, like that of the Empress, and the belt of golden and decorated with the signs of the zodiac. He carries a scepter in his right hand as a symbol of the royal authority, and his chariot bears the motif of a winged globe, representing self-awareness and aspiration. The card of the chariot represents the power of the cosmic force. Mine's a little bit different, as you can see, but like I said, the book I'm reading from shows different pictures, and a lot of tarot cards do that as well. Depending on what deck there is, different pictures on the deck that are not all going to look the same. It's spiritual interpretation. The chariot is a symbol of motion, and this tarot card provides a possible symbolic connection with the Merkaba chariot tradition in Kabbalism, mysticism. Sorry if I pronounced it wrong, which focused on the visionary journey of the soul from one heavenly place to another. Here, the chariot carries the heavenly ruler to the furthest reaches of his realm, while on the opposite side of the tree of life, in the sphere of Ceased, the ruler of the universe views his kingdom from the stationary vantage point of his heavenly throne. Sorry about me reading again, I always will apologise for that. In a tarot spread, this card signifies success or victory, achieved through hard work and application. The chariot embodies self-discipline and clear thinking. He can assess the situation, make key decisions, and then move on in a positive direction. If you draw this card in a spread, the chances are that you will overcome ill health and any other obstacles that currently impede your progress, and that you will be successful with any financial transactions in which you are currently engaged. Now, this is the reverse meaning when it's this way. You are using your talents and energies in the wrong way. Your life lacks balance and self-control. You are acting unethically or irresponsibly. You may suffer ill health. Now, there's a self-development lesson. Genuine progress requires self-control, clear vision and willingness to act. Life is both a challenge and an adventure. Balance your inner inspirational wisdom and your worldly experience, and your life's journey will be fruitful and worthwhile. So that was about the chariot. Now I'm going to talk about my next card, which is strength, and that is this card. Okay. A woman wearing flowers in her hair and also around her waist is taming a lion and placing a garland around its neck. The woman has fair golden hair like the Empress and wears a white gown, symbolic of spiritual purity. In conquering the lion, an alchemical symbol of fire, she is showing us that our higher spiritual nature can overcome worldly desires. And mine's quite similar to what they're saying about it. It's spiritual interpretation. This tarot path is positioned horizontally across the tree of life and occupies an equivalent position to the tower, but high up where the tower separates the ego-based personality from the spiritual self. Strength represents the gulf between individuality and universality. The fact that the woman can so effortlessly tame the lion demonstrates the triumph of spiritual intuition over brute strength. This symbolizes mastery over any vestige of the animal soul that remain in the individual consciousness. In a tarot spread, this card teaches us not only that courage and perseverance will help us overcome our problems, but also that the powers of love and intuition are stronger and more enduring than hatred. Brute force and antagonism, drawing this card, signifies that you have overcome any fears you may have had in the past, and that you are now mustering your resources and energies for the next phase in your life's journey. It may also indicate, however, that while you have achieved great things through your perseverance and determination in the past, in the future you will succeed just as effectively and at least personal cost by bringing more love and consideration into your everyday affairs. Okay, so the reverse meaning, this way. You are able to demonstrate effective mastery of worldly and material matters, but you lack love and intuition in your dealings with others. You have not been handling things effectively, and your personal and emotional affairs are in a state of conflict. You have lost sight of the spiritual side of life. Now, the self-development lesson. Love conquers hate. You have the potential to transform your physical, mental and sexual energies into spiritual force that will take you into new realms of intuitive awareness. So that was my little talk on a few cards. So now I'm going to tell you about this article I've read. I get a magazine called Spirit and Destiny, and it's got a great section on Wicca, and it's got full of spirituality in it, and it's a UK magazine and I really enjoy it. So I got this, when did I get this? Yesterday, and I found this article, so I'll read you what it says, and I'd love you to comment back on what you think about it. It says, the Wiccan Inquisition, can't pronounce it, so I'm sorry, so I'll show you. The papal persecution of the Middle Ages is thankfully behind us, but the Catholic Church is still keen to convert those taking an interest in witchcraft. The Catholic Society has published a guide, Wicca and Witchcraft, Understanding the Dangers, offering parents advice if their child takes an interest in magic. It comes amid fears that a growing number of teenagers are turning to Wicca. After being inspired by the Harry Potter books and films, author Elizabeth Dobb, a former Wiccan turned Catholic convert, says 70% of Wiccan practitioners are young women seeking spirituality, but she warns that the links to the occult carry grave dangers. Witches are keen to point out that Wicca is a nature-based religion and nothing to do with Satanism. We hope the parents of young witches are open-minded enough to agree. So I want to hear your thoughts on that, because it's the first time I've heard about that. And I did see a video about someone saying there was a leaflet, booklet type thing out about converting Wiccans, but just let me know your thoughts on that little article, please, and blessed be.